Hey guys, welcome back to Chaos Core Tech. My name's Garrett and today we are going to be making Snoopy. Okay, as you saw in the previous footage, I modeled this in ZBrush, and I had actually modeled most of Snoopy previously in a stream. I don't remember what the exact theme was in the stream, but we ended up modeling Snoopy wearing a pumpkin costume. So I just took the base model that I had there and swapped out the pumpkin for his actual body, and then I put the goggles and the helmet on him and then created the house. And Snoopy's actually a pretty interesting character to bring to 3D because the way that he is drawn in 2D changes pretty frequently. And particularly his eyes are the big culprit, because sometimes, as you know, when he looks to the side, both eyes are even on one side of his face. So that doesn't really work to bring into 3D, because then on the other side you'd either have two more eyes or no eyes at all, and that would just be weird. So Snoopy's a very weird character to bring into 3D because from one angle he looks really good, but then if you turn him, just looks really off. But luckily I got around the eye issue because he's wearing goggles, so that kind of fixes it, and I actually think it turned out pretty good. So let's get these printing. We're going to print Snoopy on the Peopoly Moai because, as you can see in the model, he has a pretty significant scarf on his back, and that would be very difficult to print FDM without that looking just garbled. So SLA is definitely the way to go, and the Moai should be able to handle that, no problem. And then I think for the base we are actually going to use Polysmooth and then stick it in the Polysher, because the people over at Polymaker sent us some red Polysmooth and I think it's actually the perfect color. So we're gonna print that, smooth it, and just see how it looks. Let's get started. Alright guys, well that was Snoopy. What did you think? Let me know down in the comments down below. We actually created this because a friend reached out to us and said that I believe one of their friends was having a baby and they were going to try and put it on a carousel for the baby. But they were going to do all of the printing and post-processing on their side, so I just created the models for them and finally got around to printing it and Chelsea painting it. So on that topic, Chelsea painted Snoopy with acrylic paints. She didn't have to do too much cleanup on the SLA print, just a little cleanup where those support structures were, and the Polysmooth turned out great. She didn't have to paint that at all. She basically just went over with a small paintbrush and painted in the little black areas. So the red that you see on there is actually just pure Polysmooth, no paint. Alright guys, well I think that'll do it for this video. I'm trying to get back to posting at least one video a week, so moving forward, Thursdays is going to be my regular upload day. So if you check back on a Thursday, you should see a new video from me. And if you don't, feel free to give me crap over on Twitter. I'm at ChaosCortech. I've got some really cool project ideas that I'm hoping to expand on here pretty soon, so hopefully you guys will get to see that. If you'd like to see what I'm working on ahead of time and help support the channel, we do have a Patreon. I will link that down in the description. You'll be helping make all these projects possible and help keep these videos coming, and you get to see what I'm working on before anyone else does. Alright guys, well thank you for watching. If you like this video, make sure to hit all the relevant buttons down there. There's a bunch of them now on YouTube. But they really do help out and help me get the videos that I'm making to you guys. So thank you for those of you who have done it. And until next time, keep creating. Whew, that was building up for a while.